Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to talk to you about one of the all-time classic Rolexes. This we have here is the Daytona Cosmograph. Now you can find out more about this watch by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. So this particular model we have here, as you'll see when we get a little bit closer to it, is the Daytona Cosmograph. It's the model number 116523 in stainless steel and 18 karat yellow gold. Now in my view, I think this probably is the best value model in the range. I love the stainless steel watch, I wear one myself, but you can't get them. The premiums are really high, and you've really got to want a stainless steel watch, I think, to pay these premiums. The yellow gold, the rose gold, the platinum, again, 25, 27, 55,000, significant spend. The Daytona in steel and gold lists today at 12,400, so still a very expensive watch, but to get that precious metal and the Daytona all in one, I think it's, in my view, good value. This particular watch we've got here is one we bought locally here in Edinburgh. It was bought new here in the UK in 2014 and had just one owner from new. It is in absolutely lovely condition, and as you can see here, as we try to do with all of our watches, it has all of its provenance, so all of its original Rolex boxes and papers. You can see here we have an outer box, we've got another sleeve for it as well. You've got a little bezel protector here, you have the Rolex warranty card, instruction manuals, polishing cloth, just everything, including the couple of hang tags too. So a little bit about the Daytona. This watch, of course, has been out for many years, made famous by Paul Newman. It's a really, what I'd say, a very wearable watch. The case size is 40mm, but it's not too thick on the wrist as well. It'll easily go underneath most shirt cuffs. Traditionally worn by gents, but we've got a lot of our lady customers too who love the Daytona. I think made famous by Victoria Beckham and Elle Macpherson, some of the sort of fashionable ladies wearing them, but lots of cool guys too as wearing them. So I think very much like a unisex size. The bracelet, of course, is very easy to adjust down as well, so we could fit it for a large or a lady's wrist, absolutely no problem at all. So that's a little bit about the background. It's an automatic watch, of course, as well, and like all of Rolex's, is a chronometer movement as well. So at this generation, this was performing to within sort of -4 to +6 seconds per day, which is really good. On the very latest ones now, as in the 116503, they've got that down to 2 seconds per day, but I think this is still pretty accurate for you. So let's have a slightly closer look at the watch. So as a sort of sports chronograph here, you can see that you have the 3 buttons here. So the middle one here for adjusting the time, and then the top one here starting the chronograph and stopping the chronograph, and the bottom one resetting it. Now these buttons here, you unscrew them from the case when you want to start to use the chronograph function, and then you screw them back in again along with the crown. That ensures the watch is waterproof down to about 100 meters. The external bezel here, this is in 18 karat gold, and you see it has a tachymeter engraved on the outside of that as well, and that allows you to just do some sort of time and speed calculations. The Daytona bimetal, as this one is, comes in different dial colours. You can get champagne, you can get slate, you get black, you get blue and white. All lovely colours, again, each to their own. I think the white one works very well, it's very sporty, but also I think it's a very sort of universal colour that can be worn with, it's good with a t-shirt, with a suit, with a dress, whatever you want to choose to wear with it. The dial itself, again, a very beautiful clear dial. You see you've got the sub-dials there with the gold rings around them. One of the sub-dials gives you a constant second hand running all the time, and the other 2 dials are there just to record your minutes and your hours once the chronograph second hand has gone round once. Aside from that, the stainless steel part of it is what Rolex call 904L grade stainless steel, so this is all manufactured in-house. And the watch has a look that is balanced between what we call like a satinized brush look and a polished look as well. So if we look, for example, here at the side, you can see there that the side of the case there is polished. It is mounted on what we call the oyster bracelet. Now these are the bracelets that are fitted to all of the Rolex sports watches. It's a really strong and durable bracelet, and perhaps unlike a Jubilee bracelet or President bracelet, through time, through wear, it'll start to drop a bit. This stays pretty tight. Now the bracelet itself, on the outside edges here, there where you see that's polished, but here this is satinized, and running through the middle is solid 18 karat gold. Now in this sort of pretty new version here, these are solid links as well, not like the earlier ones that were hollow. It's mounted on a deployment clasp there, and you can see you have the Rolex logo there. And it's actually a safety clasp as well, so it can't just easily pop open. First of all, we have to pull this clip back, and then this reveals the solid stainless steel element to it here. Now, it also has a rather clever function which Rolex call the Easy Link. And so what we would do for you, ideally if we met you face to face, is that we would size the bracelet for you. But if you're, for example, travelling abroad, or you have a slightly warmer climate down south of England than we do up here, then, and you found that it's a little bit tight on your wrist, then all you have to do is gently pull this part of the bracelet away from the clasp. And that then reveals the Easy Link. So that gives you effectively an extra half link of space on your wrist, which should just be enough just to maintain its comfort on your wrist. And when it gets a bit cooler and you find it's a bit sliding around on your wrist, you just very easily just click it back in again. Let me just show you, just to give you a rough perspective on what this looks like on my wrist. Now my wrist is 8 inches, so it's quite a big wrist, but it just gives you an idea of look and feel. You can see here, it's just a lovely, lovely size. Again, you get a perspective here of its how thick it is, and again, it just fits beautifully, and you can see it goes really with any outfit. So I'm actually a great fan. I remember having one of these for about a year. I don't think I took the watch off because it just worked so well, and I've got, as you see, I've got the steel one here as well. So I'm a real advocate. I think Daytona is probably my favourite watch. So there we go. That is just a short review of this Rolex Daytona Cosmograph. Now this is only one of lots of videos we've got, so if you love your watches, why not have a look through our YouTube channel. You can see we've done nearly 300 videos. We've got lots more videos coming along too, and if you'd like to be informed when we shoot a new video, then if you just click there, that will subscribe you to our channel. In the meantime, thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video today. Bye bye.